Hi. Do you know there's nothing nicer than a great steak? And my father, who's 90 years old, says the best steak he ever had was the steak we cooked here, sous vide. And you can see that. Here's the problem with sous vide. It's a great method because what it does, it cooks it at a precise temperature. And there are many sous vide units out there that you can buy. They cost anywhere from $169 to well over $1,200. But let's say you don't have that, or you're in an area where you don't have it. We're going to show you how to hack a sous vide using steak. We're going to make two steaks. One with a very nice beer cooler and one with our very fancy Polyscience sous vide. So let's get started. Here we have two beautiful New York steaks. We are going to season them with some nice kosher salt. And then and all we need to do is salt and pepper. Flavor them with a little bit of pepper. Funny thing about seasoning, you can never, well, you probably could, but I've never found that you could put too much on this. You season with salt, you flavor with pepper. All right, now we're going to put them in the bags. One, we're going to do the traditional way, where we put it in an actual vacuum seal bag. The other, we're going to do in a standard Ziploc bag because we might need to do it that way. Now let's get the air out. This is a vacuum sous vide unit, an industrial strength one, but you can get it for home. I like it because it allows us to get a great seal and completely vacuum seal it. So let's get it started. Look at that. Perfectly vacuum sealed steak. And all we have to do is put this steak into our hot water. Now we're going to do it the old-fashioned way using a Ziploc bag. This is the hack way. Standard Ziploc bag. You've got them everywhere, storage bag, whatever you like. Our goal is to get all of the air out of the bag. We want all of the air out of the bag because we want the water to be in contact with the plastic against the meat. We don't want there to be an air pocket because you don't transfer the heat. So what we're going to do is work on getting all this air out. And then once we get all the air out as best we can, seal that up. We're going to seal the bag. And what we might do, there, pretty well sealed. Now our next step is adding the hot water. So the trick to a medium rare steak is an internal temperature between 134 degrees Fahrenheit and 138 degrees Fahrenheit. Now I happen to know that my water temperature is about 130 degrees. So we're going to fill up this styrofoam container with some water at 130 degrees. Then we're going to check the temperature. All right, here we go. Quick check of the temperature. And you can see it's not quite to where we want a medium rare steak. That would be more of a rare steak. So watch what we do. We're going to take the steak and we're going to go ahead and put it in. So now the temperature is even lower than that. So what do? Well, this is the hack. We just add a little bit of hot water. And we happen to boil some in our tea kettle. So carefully putting in your thermometer, add a little bit of water. Right where I want it. Here's the fun part. The reason that we use a beer cooler is this. This keeps beer cold, but it also keeps hot things in. So all we're going to do is put the lid on the beer cooler. And now we have a portable sous vide unit. You could bring this to any party, anywhere. All you need is hot water and a thermometer. Now we're going to do the other part. Now this is a sous vide unit. This is one of the first ones that was made commercially available for home cooks like you. So when I bought this, this was kind of expensive. This was almost $900. Now today you can get these immersion units for a lot less, but this is my favorite one. It's made by Polyscience. What this does, this unit keeps this water at exactly the temperature within 1/10 of a degree of what I want. So here we go. I'll just set that temperature up. That's going to heat that temperature up, and all I have to do is put it in. Now here's the thing. It will be ready in about 45 minutes, both of them, because that's when we have the right temperature. But what happens if I leave it in an hour or 2 hours, or I have friends over? It stays at that temperature. Nothing. It's not going to overcook. It's not going to spoil. You might worry about bacteria. Nothing to worry about, because there's no bacteria that's pathogenic, that is harmful to humans, that can survive past 122 degrees. So this is a perfect way to cook. You can't overcook. It's great. I love it. And my patients love it too, because they need moist meat to eat. Well, who doesn't? My mouth is watering just thinking about it. Let's come back when they get done. So it's 10 minutes later, and we just want to peek in here and see if this is holding the temperature, because we want that range for medium rare. So let's check. Keeping it at 135 degrees. If it was colder than that, I could add a little bit of our hot water. It's not going to get warmer. It's going to stay at the perfect temperature, that nice place that we want it for a medium rare steak. So every chef needs a sous chef, and this is mine. This is JJ. Say hi.
Hi.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to check this, okay? So let's open this up. All right, let's put this in. You want to hold it there, or you want me to hold it there?
I'll hold it.
All right, so you know what? What does that say? 1, 3, 3. So it's good.
Okay.
All right, we're good. Okay, so the steak is done on both of them, both here and the sous vide. Are we ready?
Yeah.
So we're gonna cook them, all right?
Yep.
All right, let's do it.
Put that in there, chef.
Okay. So this is simple. All we have to do now is pull the steak out, and there it is. It's completely done. It's to 132 to 134 degrees. That's right. And we're going to just finish it off on the grill. And we're also going to finish off our other one out of the sous vide oven.
And once the work is done until finished. Oh, not too close, Mommy, not too close.
This is the steak that came out of our sous vide water bath, the expensive unit. There it is. That's what that looks like. Here is the steak that came out of the other. You probably don't see a difference. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to finish them off with 2 minutes aside to get some nice grill marks on. So that's what we're going to do next. All right, so that's very hot, so we're going to leave that alone, okay? Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I'll put the broccoli in the bowl.
You will, okay. So what we've done now is we have both of these steaks already made, right?
Yes.
And
one of them
was
sous vide,
and the other one was hacked. Hacked sous vide. So we're going to cut it.
Cut it.
And what you're going to see.
And what you're going to see is some broccoli in there. But it won't taste very good at all. But you can taste it, but it's very hot. So you can either does it.
Take a look at that.
Just go like this and this, and you can put the broccoli on the bowl.
All right. My sous chef helped me put a broccoli on a bowl, but here's what I want you to look at. That's great, JJ. One of these was done with a conventional sous vide. One of these was done hacked. And if you look at them, they both look exactly the same.
It's the 100. So
Which means you have
very good tasting. So you want to cut it in half.
Go ahead. It's good, isn't it? So what we've done is we've shown that you can do sous vide without having the fancy equipment. You can have some nice steak that's cut beautifully, and if you look down here, we've made a nice meal of broccoli and steak. So remember, you don't have to have a lot of money to do sous vide, just a good assistant.